So today or yesterday I think it was, they released GPT 5.4 and yeah, this is what I want to show you in this video. I want to show you how you can use the new GPT 5.4 model for coding, so for especially coding your own WordPress plugins, and this is what I want to show you. So I played a little bit around with the new 5.4 version, and I must say it's pretty amazing. And yeah, in this video I want to show you how you can create your own WordPress plugin with the new GPT 5.4 version. And for this we are using Visual Studio Code, VS Code. So Visual Studio Code is completely free. You can download this, install this on your computer. You can use Mac, Linux or Windows, and then you can run this. Let me show you. This is what it looked like. So this is the dashboard or the UI from Visual Studio Code. Then you have to install this extension here, Codex, the Codex extension. Simply, if you don't have this installed yet, simply go to extensions here, the extensions tab, and then search for Codex. Let me do this real quick. Codex. And here you can see Codex OpenAI coding agent. I already have installed this. If you don't have this installed, then you see an installation button. Simply click this and then it's getting installed. Yeah, and then you have to connect this, or then you click on the Codex icon here. And then you have to connect this with your GPT account. Yeah, and then you can see here, here's the new version, GPT 5.4. Of course, you can use different models, but since this is the newest model, the most intelligent, the best model from OpenAI, we of course using this. Then you can use the thinking level. You can see low, medium, high, extra high reasoning depth for complex problems. So we are leaving this on high, and now we want to go to, and here on the plus thingy here, on the plus icon, we will select the plan mode so that we can plan our new WordPress plugin. Let me put this on the other monitor. Yeah, I want to create a new WordPress plugin, and let's go to the to Code Canyon, and let's see what's actually trending in Code Canyon WordPress plugin wise. So we have a ton of different plugins here. Let's see what we can recreate. What about this real 3D flipbook PDF viewer for WordPress? Let's click here. Let's see. It sounds interesting. Yeah, why not? So let's copy this, and let me go here. I want to create a new WordPress plugin about real 3D flipbook PDF viewer WordPress plugin. Then here are some requirements for, god dang it, for the new plugin I want to create. Then let's see what they have here. So then here's a text. Let's simply copy this text. Let's open this Visual Studio Code again. Let's paste this in here. Let's make a new line break. See if we find some more information about this. Not this, because of the code. Let's find some more information. Here are some more information. Dang it. Let's copy this. I hope we are not copying the image or the images here. Paste this in here. Okay, this works. And let's delete this. Let's see what information's here. Well, let's copy all of this. Okay, let's copy this, and then I think it's enough. Where is Visual Studio Code? There it is. Let's paste this in here. Get rid of this and this. Okay, so these are all the informations we are providing to Codex. And then let's see, are we on plan mode? Yeah, we are on plan mode. Then yeah, let's fire the command. Let's see what he's doing with this. Okay, workspace first. Okay, now he's thinking about our plugin ID, and yeah, he creates the plan in order to execute this, in order to create the code, in order to create our custom WordPress plugin. And yeah, this depends on the complexity of the WordPress plugin. I think this is a little bit more complex, so I think this yeah, takes a little while. But yeah, let me pause the video here, and then okay, there we are. So now we have a question. Here's a question. Which delivery target should the plan optimize for? Base broadband. Okay, let's use this. What must version 1 support as important? Yeah, PDF first. Via shortcode. Okay. Yeah, and if this works, then yeah, simply go here and yeah, search for your desired plugin, or yeah, come up with your own idea, and then yeah, if this works, then you can create yeah, even more complexer plugins for WordPress. But first, let's see how this works. So what legal product boundaries should the plan assume? Original implementation. Build a new plugin inspired by the capability set without copywriting property code. Okay, first one, no legal violation. Which advanced features should be in the first implementation plan? Core search link. Yeah, let's take this. How should flip books be managed in WordPress admin? Okay. Here's the next question. What rendering strategy should the plan target for version 1? 2D CSS first. Yep. What should happen on unsupported or mobile contexts? Yeah. Okay. So in case you are not sure, then use the recommendation. Okay, and here's the plan. Let's expand this. Whoa, this is a huge plan. Let's see. Okay, now we have the full action plan here. Okay, I don't want to read this right now, everything. Let's click on implement this plan, question mark. Yes, let's do this. And yeah, so I think this can take a while, but I'll be back when our plugin is ready and when we can implement or test our plugin. Okay, I think our plugin is finished, or the coding process is finished. Took about 5 minutes or something like this. And yeah, so then let's see. Here are all the files. When we go to files, here you can see what he has created, a bunch of CSS files and other files. And here are more PHP files. Yeah, cool. Then let's go back here. Then let me open the folder. Let me show you the folder. Here is the folder. Then let's wait a second. Okay, then let's compress this. Compress. Let's leave it on archive. So then let's minimize this. Then let's go to our, let me put this away, go to our WordPress dashboard. Plugins. Then add plugin and upload a plugin. Put this here, install. Then activate the plugin. So let's see, where is the new plugin? Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the new plugin. So, but how do we do we have some settings here, or how is this working? Flipbooks. I think that's it. Flipbooks. I think that's it. Then let's create a new one. Let's call this test one source PDF. Okay, let's upload a PDF file. I think I have a test PDF file somewhere on my other desktop. Here it is. Let's upload this. Okay, great. Use this PDF. So then we have some different options here. Viewer settings, default viewer, flip, swipe, single page. Okay. Mobile fallback, swipe. Okay, everything is good. And then let's publish this. Okay, here's our shortcode. Then let's go to pages. Let me open this in a new tab. Then, for example, on the About Us page, click on View. Then let's open this with Elementor. Okay, let's put this, I don't know, here. Let's grab a shortcode widget, shortcode, there it is. Then let's paste it in. And okay, this, then let's publish this, refresh the site. Ah, okay, here it is. Wow, cool. Okay, we have some animation. Yeah, it looks really cool for 5 minutes of work. It's, yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive. Okay, this was a really small PDF. Lightbox. Okay, then we can. Okay, yeah, full size. Let me exit this. Okay, yeah, this is wow. Yeah, I really like this. So this is really cool. So then, yeah, we saved. How much is this plugin here? $70. Now we saved $70. I think that's fair. Okay, yeah, and of course, if we have if we want to change anything, we can go back to Visual Studio Code or Codex and tell them, please change this function, or please change this, and then he will change it. But I am really impressed. And oh, okay, we can also, about is the word about inside, find, maybe, okay, about us, okay, two times the word about is really nice, really impressive. So what else do we have here? Flip, swipe. Let's put it on swipe. Let's update this. Let's see what swipe does. Did I click on update? I don't know. Click again. Refresh the page. Okay, so I think we could add a little bit more animation, more effects to this. So when normally I would go back to Codex and would tell them, tell GPT that we should implement a little bit more, more action, more animation inside. Let's change it to single page. What's this? Let's refresh this. Okay. Okay, yeah, we definitely need some a little bit more interaction, more effects, but yeah, this is what we could do in the next stage. Then we go back to Visual Studio Code and tell them, what he has to change, or the functions that he should implement, or the animation effects that he should implement. But yeah, you can see, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes work, and yeah, we saved $70. I think I really like this. So yeah, check it out. It's completely free. Simply download, if you're not already downloaded, installed Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is free. Install this. Yeah, install the Codex, the Codex extension here, and then connect it with your ChatGPT account and try out the new Codex model. Yeah, really impressive stuff here. And yeah, that's it for the video. This is all I want to show you. Tell me in the comments what you would like to see next. What are you interested in? And I will take a look at it. Maybe I will find some good inspiration. And yeah, that's it for the video. So if you liked the video, if you found the video informative, then I would appreciate if you press the thumbs up button. And also, yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will create more and more interesting videos about the whole WordPress and coding stuff and everything around this topic. And yeah, then thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye guys.